Hello, nice here, Hamstermind. Last time we encountered some Morse code. Also, puzzles were solved. Solved so many puzzles. Also, I'm in a spacesuit. Yeah, the Morse code that appears here said, even when you cannot play, you can decode. Which didn't really mean anything to me. I'm kind of wondering if we'll find more pages that have, like, the other pyramids having the Morse code on them. Like, different perspectives putting different pyramids in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because if there's 6 more question marks, it's not one page per thing back in the back. Because, like, we already have, what, 5 pages, and there are only 5 puzzles total? This one was a single page. But yeah, might need more clues on that one. Also, it occurred to me, the nameplate for the hamster, Hamster Jones, that is, saying Professor Jones instead, might have been costume related. Wait, why can't I go down from here? Did I just not solve the puzzle in the middle? No, I definitely solved that puzzle. Interesting. Well, let's get welcomed to space while we're in our space suit. Alright. I guess I entered the puzzle from over here. And they can be moved and rotated. I mean, I can get this light okay. I'm gonna get the other 2 in here. It is possible to set up a situation where I leave the puzzle and come back in, maybe? Although at the same time, I don't know if I can leave stuff in an orientation that would make that possible. But it might be a move to keep in mind. I guess for now I just keep going around. Oh. Well, maybe now is the time to do this move that I was thinking about. And we immediately get the last light. Yeah. That seems positive. Alright, well, only move at first is to move it this way. And then only move. And then, only move. See, and then we have 2 ways we could enter the portal. I think I want to go in this way so that I'm not just repeating places I've been. And it's solved. Simply do the only move at any given time. And then make one choice about which way you enter a portal. Alright. Deeper into space. You're going to be upside down. Really? Let's do the beetle first this time. Alright, we got lots of portals. And you simply do moves. I don't think there was another way to move the thing around without just, like, backtracking at some point. Alright. Don't forget you can rotate the room you're in. Yeah, Hamstronaut is his name now. The Earth spins on itself and yet nothing falls. Huh? Why can't I... Probably want that rotated this way anyway. Now I can't go in there? What are the rules for... I can go in when it's left. Oh! The direction I enter the portal, much like the beetle puzzles, needs to be a direction I could leave the next one from. So I'm allowed to go up into yellow here, but I can't go down into yellow because there's a wall below the other yellow portal. So if I want to enter blue, I need it this way. All right. Learned a rule about portals. Although in the beetle puzzles, it actually does let you go through a portal when there's a wall in the way. It lets the beetles sit on the portal. We just saw that. So floor portals work differently from not globe portals or bubble portals. All right, that tablet is looking interesting, but let's do the puzzles first. All right, well, only move. Okay. If two boxes are going through both ends of the portal at the same time... Actually, wait, did they swap? They swapped. Okay. I kind of prefer they didn't. This works, though. I was mostly just thinking about how to get the scorpion to where it needed to be, and then the beetle worked itself out. Alright, so I'd like to... I can't rotate this one. Which also means I can't move it. I can only enter this downward. I can rotate this though, so I can enter this upward. Which doesn't really help me. I kind of need this one to the side. If I move this upward, does that help me in any way? Feels like I need to get one of these past the other, but I don't think that's possible. Like, I can't imagine the sequence of moves that would do it, even a little. So I don't see how moving any of them around would help. I mean, it's the move I can do. Maybe it advances the puzzle in some way. Okay, I can't just, like, move it diagonally. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so if this is rotated like this, then I can walk over it and enter this one. If I rotate this room, that's as good as rotating the first room. Wait, what orientation do I want this in now? I need to enter the portal going rightward, so there are only really so many ways I can orient it. Now, I need an upward or downward move into the... Well, no, I specifically need an upward move into the blue portal to... to send me towards the light. So I need this in this position, so I need going right to actually let me through the red portal. This'll do. Yeah, okay. And then I rotate this. And do I get a shortcut out? No? Okay. And I can't rotate this. So I need... Oh, I can just use this as a shortcut out. That's why they didn't provide one. Simply exit the T shape in a better way. But yeah, being able to move the plates didn't help at all. Oh. So this relates the grids of numbers to specific numbers. 4, 6, 5, 9. What? Bottom left, right middle. That doesn't hold for the next row at all. Yeah, even if I start from the 3 in the second set of numbers, it would need to go 3, 5, 1 if this was just a chain of numbers. Plus, what tells me where you start? It wouldn't surprise me if this is all the info I get for that one puzzle. But I don't really have a clue what to do with it right now. Like, I think I found another secret passage. I'll tell Chris about it next time I see him. Yeah, this, if I can decode this using whatever is implied by... Oh, where's the other part of the notes? Is it just like in an earlier chapter? These are the translations, though. Weird. I really expected the thing I just read to be in the notebook somewhere. Maybe it's back here? Oh, it totally is. Okay. So yeah, it might be the case that this is all I get on how to solve that one. Anyway, I'm not gonna stare too hard at it right now. Alright, we gotta tell Chris about the crack. Oh, let's go with the insectodrone. There was a crack here. Okay, bottom right is in a corner. The water droplets are a little distracting. Oops. Just kind of playing around for now. I am liking where this is going a bit. Oh, although I'd need to place another clockwise there. Okay, so maybe not like this. I feel like I'm gonna run out of parts doing it this way, but maybe not actually. Alright, I just started with the idea that the top right one is free if I don't place anything on the top row besides the top right corner. And then I tried to hit more. Yeah, I found another crack as well. On my way, boss. Alright, we got more puzzle. One orb, the right angle, 2 stars. Do the beetle first. Okay. Well, I'm certainly not making much progress if I rotate left. Oh, okay. Game lagged a bit there. Oh, right. Yeah, the air. That makes sense. How am I ever gonna... Alright. That gets to go directly down, and... those get blown... Oh, it only blew the first one. Interesting. Alright. Got him. Just started messing around with what wouldn't return the puzzle to an earlier state. Well, it feels like I have to do this. I can move these. I also need this lined up with that. Oh, and the... Wait, if the laser is on the edge of the puzzle, I'm never getting the laser through. What I actually need to do is get what's currently in the bottom right into the bottom left. While also being in the third of it that has the orb in it. I can't, like, walk through this, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. If I could have left a passageway here, that actually lets us start to make progress. And it... Oh, wait, yeah, you can fire across an empty. I hadn't thought of that. Alright, solved the puzzle. Yeah, I was just leaving myself passages in both directions, because that seemed like how you, make progress. Alright. Next chamber. Chamber? Chamber. Nothing is useless. Even the hint guy's hints? Alright. Well, I do observe that if I just rotated clockwise 3 times at the start, I would fail to notice all the wind currents around here and have no idea what would actually happen. Let's just try it then. Okay, 1 rotate and the puzzle has immediately failed. If there was no wind though, Beetle would go to the right side and then we would rotate the Scorpion right into its actual place. Well, I mean, we know we can't rotate left, or I mean right, so let's rotate left. Stuff happened. Cool. Oh. Well, then just... No, I can't just go against them. Am I stuck forever? I think this is a fail state. Alright, so left, and then... Oh no. How did we get this box in there? Not like that. Oh, we're stuck in the loop again. I didn't undo far enough. There, that was the move. Simply recognize when you're stuck and don't stay stuck. Alright. You gotta line up some colors at some point. Well, let's get the tip. Oops. Walked too far on accident. Don't forget you can rotate the room you're in. I already know that. Do you have something more useful? Anything that spins eventually defies logic. Thanks, Ponyglyph. Alright, due to how the lasers and the targets are, I can only have 2 colors at most activated at the same time. Looks like I also want to get into red, though. Did this help me? I wanted to be able to go in the blue warp while red was pointed upward. That was the goal. Oh, but I actually need red here if I'm gonna... Also, why are there yellow and purple warps? They don't connect to anything. I guess they just wanted to leave that slot empty without actually letting me move the things around. Okay. So I actually need to be able to enter red from the right side. So I want it to have an exit to the left. So at the moment, I actually need to be able to disable the red so that I can walk through here after rotating this to have... I want to be in the part that's the red. Oh, but wait, then the lasers aren't pointing up. There must be a reason for this orientation to exist, right? With only the one laser pointed up, and you can lower red like that? But what? Oh, now I can make yellow be the one that's down, but that doesn't help in any way. Cool. Two down is interesting, though. And then I can rotate this, and I don't know what that was supposed to accomplish. Rotate this. It's only a little true. Huh. I feel like I'm circling the right answer. Like, at the end, I definitely need blue and yellow down, and I need to go through the red portal. Because I can have at most 2 things down, and blue and yellow are diagonal of each other, so I can't set up blue and yellow being down at the same time. Oh, but you can do red and yellow at the same time, which lets you get to the portal. But then how do you toggle the state? It seems like I'd need to then be able to change what was down. And it would probably be helpful if I could move between these rooms while I was also changing the state. Using the portals instead of having to actually walk between them. I still like the idea of starting these 2 rooms like this. The single laser version pointing specifically at red. Which does let me go through here. Then I can't go back through once I've spun this room to have the 2 lasers up. And if I rotate this, then red is no longer down. Unless I rotate it like this? Is this anything? No, because I can't go through there. Going through here is not useful. Oh, but after I rotate it. But I need to rotate it like this to have a laser up, and the red's not actually getting hit. I think I've just put things back how they were. Maybe having this room like this helps in some way. That's the way it started, but maybe it helps. Is there a way to leave the red exit up? Because, yeah, the only way I'm entering where the red is either go through the red portal or leave the red exit upward. Like, this lets me go through the red portal. Although I can only go through with the room like this. That's why I had the room like that to begin with. But then if I rotate this, I'm not going back through red again. And also if I rotate this, then I'm not getting 2 colors dealt with. But I can't make it to the red portal if I... Wait. Is it just this? Okay, I was just continually messing the puzzle up right at the end. Sure. Because I didn't need the colors to be hit while I was adjusting the position of the top left quarter. That was the only trick. Alright, we can probably at least do the beetle puzzle in here. Okay, there's 1 wind current. If I just go directly against the wind... Oh, I can't make it fall down. So I think I need the blue box to help. Oh. That didn't let the blue box help out. Maybe... No, I can't ever have the blue one be the first one to cross, can I? Oh, unless I get it closer like this. It's blowing them both. So I can't block... At least it seems like I can't block for the scorpion, but I think if the blue box is actually ahead rather than simply tied, how would I ever make that happen? Because I can't even put the scorpion in that little slot where it would be farther away. Feels like there's something about wind I don't know. Like, I'm definitely not doing anything once that one's in the slot. Okay, reset the puzzle fully. Oh! The scorpion started out there. Can't really do anything useful while maintaining its position, though. That's obviously wrong. But it is at least a move I hadn't done. Oh? Is this anything? Not really. It is simply another way to do the puzzle wrong. Reset again. What if I go left at first? Is anything? I don't think that helped me. Scorpion is very stuck. Uh-huh. I can get the beetle farther away, which lets me put it in its goal. But the scorpion needs the beetle's help more than the beetle needs the scorpion's help. I'm just getting it back in there again. I mean, there aren't even that many legal moves. At any given point in the puzzle, there are two things you can do. And often one of them is obviously wrong. In the cases where one of them is not obviously wrong, though, the complexity of what's left sure does rise. Well, we've been in this state before, and it didn't help. This state didn't help. I don't know. Maybe we'll solve it next time. I want to at least look at this a little. Well, this seems like maybe the only move. I guess there was also the possibility of this, but that doesn't sound any better than this. This at least leaves more passages open. I need a way into where the orb is that doesn't break my laser. But I think for now I need to keep this with mobility. Then I walk around here. And then I realize that didn't help in any way. Is there a spot where I could have these three lined up where it would help? There's only one exit and entrance to the puzzle, so leaving the puzzle isn't going to be part of the solution. If these two are lined up, then it seems like I would have had to have walked through this, but I can't walk through it and leave it in a way. Wait, yes I can. Wait, is that true? Alright, this is basically the same state I just had the puzzle in. Yeah, I need to be able to walk through it after I've moved something else to line up with it. But that doesn't actually work, because then the fact that I could walk through it means I necessarily didn't have the goal in the way. This is just shuffling things around to basically the same state. Are there any new states I could access that would actually be meaningful? Not really. You're never changing the order of the tiles with only one blank space. I can't simultaneously have this here and in front of the laser. I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. What's that my start button not working? That's weird. If I leave the room, something will start working again. Okay, we're good. We're also apparently 93% of the way through the game. But anyway, I'll look at those puzzles more next time. Yeah.